We shall now hear from the concerned country. I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Eritrea.
Mr. President, Excellencies, today in this Human Rights Council, a grave injustice, yet another in a long train of injustices, is being committed against the human rights of the people of Eritrea. An unfair and unjust resolution, which Eritrea categorically rejects, is being passed precisely at a time when Eritrea is making marked progress in the political, economic, social, and cultural spheres, when its regional and international constructive engagement and cooperation is growing. It is a futile attempt, at least by some, to stop or at least slow down this progress. The unjust action that this Council is taking today, and whose seeds were sown 4 years ago, is prompted by the political agenda of the United States and a few of its European allies to ratchet up their harassment of Eritrea. But its grave consequences will not be limited to Eritrea, but will engulf the entire region. It has already stoked the tension and poured oil into a dangerously simmering conflict. This resolution will be used and abused to fan the flames of war. Furthermore, Eritrea cannot fail to remind this Council, and in particular its dominant actors, of the glaring double standards that guide its work. It's indeed ironic that Ethiopia, whose government is responsible for some of the worst human rights abuses and the brutal massacres of its peoples, Oromos and Ogadenis, Amharas and Gambelans, Afars and Tigrayans, and all other nationalities, is afforded the luxury of a seat in this Council and enabled to frantically lobby for the adoption of this unwarranted resolution. Eritrea also wishes to remind this Council that its sovereign territory remains occupied in violation of international law, an occupation which constitutes a grave violation of human rights. The same is true of the unjust and unfair sanctions that have been imposed on the people of Eritrea since 2009. This eminently political action that is being taken by the Council today is a reflection of its growing politicization, of its increasing departure from its mandate. Most member states, including almost all developing countries, resent and oppose the Council being turned into a tool of political coercion. Its selective, country-specific, and confrontational approach. Their views and protests are now routinely ignored. But for how long? To conclude, Eritrea will never tire from underlining that it's a nation born in the struggle for human rights, and that it will not lessen its vigorous undertakings to promote and protect the welfare and dignity of its people. In the face of continued hostility, the people of Eritrea will remain steadfast and will not be distracted from their vision and program of comprehensive nation building and of constructive regional and international engagements and partnerships, including in the area of human rights. Eritrea also wishes to sincerely thank all the nations and individuals from all regions who have offered support and solidarity, as well as all those who have engaged with us in good faith and fairness. I thank you.
Thank you very much.